The basic premise of the bow is, as I mentioned yesterday, a sense of who you are. And it is in 3 sections. First part is called holding, where we are just here. And I also want to just acknowledge, because I know some of you are not used to bowing, maybe in this particular format, but I just want to say that as I have experienced in different cultures, the notion of bowing is, I believe, pretty universal. And I've seen a whole variety of sort of bowing, or attempts at bowing. But so maybe in certain cultures, it's even like in Europe, it's the curtsy, kind of. So in Tibetan Indian tradition, sometimes it's this, the namaskar, namaste, anjali. Tibetan is tashi delik, may everything be auspicious. So this notion of connecting with the heart. I think there's also the handshake, the good old handshake. So there's some kind of human communication. And obviously, in certain Asian cultures, there's this warrior bow. So whatever it is, and sometimes it's as simple as what I like to refer to as just the simple head bob. And I've seen people, they're not comfortable with the whole thing, so they go. Then there's just the wink. So whatever level you're at, it's fine. And then there's some people who, it's awkwardly long, so, whatever the situation is. But I think there's just some connection. And so it's not just simply a formality or some sort of ancient ritual we're trying to drag into the modern time here. But I think it is. It's handshake or acknowledgement, whatever the manifestation is. And I know that certainly in the Japanese tradition, the notion of, you don't have any weapons, so there's a sense of vulnerability and accessibility. And so there's a lot of, I think, notion of trying to communicate. And I think when you do bow or you acknowledge it's whatever you believe in. And I think the notion of holding, which is the first one, is really important. Because if we are sort of embarrassed, then we kind of crumble over. Just try to get it over with. So whatever the connection is, so there's a sense of holding. And it's also very important what you bow to. So, and the whole thing is to do with a sense of communication and power. By acknowledging something, you actually receive a tremendous amount of power and acknowledgement. At the same time, if you're bowing something which is incongruous or inappropriate somehow, then you feel like you've been sort of taken advantage of. So whatever the situation is, just kind of hold. So that's that first moment. And then the next one is called feeling. And it's just what I like to think of it as like the trees slowly blowing the wind. There's just first moment in its sense of vulnerability, openness, and you feel whatever you believe in. And then you're acknowledging. So the feeling is that first part. And then as you go down, it's called giving. So it's holding, feeling, and giving. And the notion of giving is that you're exchanging, and then when you come back up, it's fresh. So there's a sense of having completed an act. So people bow to each other, to sacred images, whatever it may be. And I think even at just a very basic level, just trying to see who we are. So as we are here, I feel like the point of what we're doing is the notion of human basic goodness. And that is really the sort of the ground principle. So we're feeling a sense of notion of basic goodness. Who am I? What's actually going on? So that's holding. And then there's feeling that, and then completely acknowledging. And we say when you give, you receive. So then you come back up and that act has been done. So should we try it one time here? So just sit in a good posture. And I think whatever you are working with at this point and you feel confident about, so holding your ground. And it may not be that you have deep clarity or conviction, but you have a sense of whatever it is. So here, there's sort of the topic of basic goodness, and whatever that means. So holding, and then feeling. It's a little slight bend. Sense of openness, contacting, and then a little bit further and giving. So a sense of releasing, even if you've had a long day, just tension, letting it go. Giving and then coming back up. And then fresh. So it's, in this basic way, it's holding in a sense of human dignity, acknowledging, respecting, inspired. Okay.